The fear of failure. There was another time, back in high school, when I felt this same fear of being a disappointment. I had always tried my best in school, knowing how much my education meant, not just for me, but for my family's future. But one term, I performed far below what I expected of myself. When I saw my report card, my heart sank. The fear of showing it to my parents was almost unbearable. When I finally handed it to my dad, I prepared myself for disappointment. But his reaction surprised me. Instead of anger, he asked what happened and how can we fix it. In that moment, I realized that sometimes the disappointment I feared wasn't real. It was my own harsh judgment of myself. My parents weren't asking for perfection. They were asking for effort and honesty. The pressure to succeed. As I got older, the pressure didn't ease. If anything, it grew heavier. I remember when I joined the university, excited and hopeful for the future. But the reality of balancing academic pressure and financial struggles hit me hard. The constant delays with help, the uncertainty of bursaries, and the fear of calling off yet another semester made me question whether I was even meant to be here. One day, as I walked across campus, I saw my classmates laughing and talking about their plans. Their dreams seemed so clear, their paths so smooth, and I wondered, why does my journey feel so different? Am I falling behind? Am I failing at life? But then I realized something important. My struggles didn't make me a failure. They made me resilient. Every time I called off a semester and came back, I was choosing hope. Every time I stayed up late studying despite the stress, I was choosing faith. And every time I showed up, tired, worried, but determined, I was proving that my worth wasn't defined by my setbacks. Finding my identity. So, who am I? I'm still figuring that out. But I know this, I am not my failures. I am not my mistakes. I am not the expectations or judgments of others. I am a work in progress, a person learning and growing every day. And maybe that's okay. Maybe being a disappointment isn't about falling down, it's about whether you choose to get back up. It's about the lessons you learn, the strength you gain, and the hope you hold on to. I am someone who believes in faith, even when it's hard. I am someone who dreams, even when those dreams feel far away. I am someone who keeps going, not because it's easy, but because I know my story isn't finished yet. And if you're reading this and asking yourself the same questions, who am I? Am I a disappointment? I hope you know that you're not alone. And I hope you believe, as I'm learning to believe, that the struggles you face don't define you. Your courage, your hope, and your willingness to keep going, those are the things that make you who you are.